I mentioned earlier, it is the last episode of 2025. And just like last year, we instituted the Fat Tape. It's a collection of, I hate that you do that, goddamn StreamYard. Anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway, we're looking at our favorite moments, favorite matches of the year. They could have black rasses in it or not. I was talking to Fam before we hit record earlier this evening, and it's a lot of moments. I mean, for all of the conversation about John Cena's final match, I didn't like this and that, or the way WWE tickets is that. Like we were, and not just WWE, we were given a lot of content over the last 365 days, and it's been there's a lot to when you think about what was the best of the year, indie, mainstream, what have you. Brother Math, what's like when you think of the year, what stands out to you? What stands out to you for 2025?
One, you got brother Javon Evans, like going to the moon.
To the moon.
Javon Evans is on his way to the moon. Rocket ship. Brother Kevin Knight on his way to the moon.
I like him a lot. And I like that he's getting to wrestle solo a lot too. Because that's important. That's important.
One, he's going hand with his tag team partner, but he's definitely getting showcased in this Continental Classic.
Right.
Obafemi. Pardon me, I don't mean to step on anybody's.
Nah, go in.
Obafemi going to the moon, and Trick Williams putting a whole nother promotion on his back and shining. That's what like really, really sticks out to me.
No, I do. I like that because I think that the Trick Williams situation. I don't want to jump out too crazy, but with the talk of the Javons and the Leons and now Oba's back, there's a lot of, and I mean, we didn't even get to a lot of dope women. Mimi, I want to, because I know there's a song. There's been a song in your heart this whole year about one woman in particular. The Trick Williams situation after 2024 and what he did last year, feels like he really leveled up. And he would be able to level up and, like Mav said, put a company on your back. I don't know where he is on the main roster pipeline, but he's got to be one of the next ones. But Mimi, what stood when you think of 2025 in the year of pro wrestling? What really stands out to you?
The only person that stands out is Naomi, and I think Naomi set out to be super intentional when she came back from her leave, and I think her trajectory was extremely paced. When DDM talks about character evolution and character growth, that is who I think about is Naomi.
Word.
I know people like, oh, she's worked so hard all these years. I feel like now we don't need to have that conversation, because when people talk about that, I feel like it's like she's worked so hard, she's been passed over. Like, that is not part of the conversation anymore. She is not passed over. She is top echelon. She has exuded everything that your favorites want to exude. Character evolution. She took that character and basically elevated. She took a belt that people actually were starting to not care about. Yep. And Monet said it on today.
So the
buckle today. She said, she felt like that belt was cursed at some point, and she cleansed that belt essentially.
That's right, because Rhea and Liv both got injured when they're around that time, right?
That's right. That's right. And I felt like that belt was coasting until she had it. She didn't last very long with the belt for good intentions, of course.
Right. Beautiful reason.
But she is the epitome of, like, basically raising the bar and using the tools that she has had past and present to create her future. When she comes back, when people talk about, oh, that pop is going to be crazy, that pop is going to be crazy.
That pop is going to be crazy.
Who has the belt now?
Stephanie Vaquer is still.
Stephanie Vaquer, and that's my point. I completely forgot. Like when she comes onto the screen, I don't care about Stephanie.
That was who she was going to be facing right before.
I cared about her in NXT, but I don't care about her here because I just don't feel like when we talk about Asuka, although there's a language barrier, like she connects with her fans, and I feel like Stephanie connects with her wrestling, but I don't think the character's connecting
the same way.
It's not connecting the same way. And then the booking is just weird. Everything about this booking is just weird. Like, I don't understand it. It makes absolutely no sense. But Naomi made sense.
And it was moving
regardless of the shift, regardless of what the shift was, she was on that timeline every single fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody has been able to do that. I don't care what you put on the timeline, what you're trying to collect. It's been
different. It's been different.
So, Naomi.
I love it. Now, it's a beautiful thing, and it definitely some of the highlights of on either show. And we've actually gone back to that a lot, and it's always funny. What's that women's division? What's the women's division missing right now on either show? And it's a Naomi. It's a particularly
Naomi
a
and
heel.
Bianca.
Yeah. You need somebody with character who can also go in the ring, and yet she was. It's beautiful reason to be out, but she was only just getting started. Brother Fam, what's up? Wait, what's up?
Did you take the salt off of the?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was asking.
If it don't apply, let it fly. Okay.
No, she couldn't. She couldn't let it go. She could not let that one go. Without
I understand. Facts, but again, facts is facts. I
don't care what applications you put in, who's tagging you. You're not doing it.
It's Naomi definitely left her mark this year.
When you get your turn, you can put on your cape. But right now, okay, well, you definitely like your cape.
No, I was just saying.
It's giving El Grande Amera Negro, which
is
That's the name of the episode.
El Grande Amera Negro. Brother Fam. What's your fat tape looking like? When you thinking about 2025? What are you highlighting?
So my favorite thing about 25, which was super, I believe DDM would use the word busy, right? Because there are a lot of things that happened in 2025 I felt like I didn't care for. But that were big deals. It was a busy year, right?
Busy is a good word to describe, yeah.
But my favorite things are the things I got to sit and watch live.
Mm-hmm.
I think of watching Jocelyn Navarro and Shug D, and when I tell you how entertaining that little woman is, and how Shug is, and they just do good together, as well as just, man, those two wrestlers specifically really know their audience, and when they sitting in front of niggas, like a lot of it's not TV, so they know who's in that crowd watching, and they touch those people directly all the time.
Facts.
Leon Slater WrestleMania weekend at Ashe at fourth row with Mustafa Ali and Trevor Lee. Them niggas went crazy after already going crazy that morning.
They went down.
Yeah, it was a good, really good match. It's on the Patreon.
Yo, not like, so it wasn't a match I got to watch, live, like in the building, but two matches specifically. They AEW put on the Mercedes and Athena match in that tournament,
the women's tag tournament.
Yeah, where you knew no, like when they were one-on-one, when they were was that the Bret Hart or whatever, or the Owen Hart
tournament, yeah.
you knew someone was going out that should have won early in that, but they put on. And shout out to the women over there again. The women blood and guts, which is way better than the men's blood and guts, because I think we already knew we were getting in the actual blood and guts, these niggas. But the women's blood and guts was dope on its own, stood on its own. Shafir and of course Willow both really put on, man. And so it was, for me, there were a lot of dope matches in the year. I think the majority of the news stories of the year I didn't care for.
Word. That makes sense.
Oh, and the Ashe women's championship final.
Man, look. What?
No.
I thought you had a word. You had something to say.
I did. That was it.
Oh.
my bad.
It's okay. DDM. What are you highlighting in 2025? What's on your fat tape?
I have a list.
No. We got to now.
I follow directions.
Yeah, but you got the coffin and you about the dissertation us.
So I have several things. I have to reiterate, Mimi, Naomi's cash in at Evolution.
That Evolution pay-per-view.
Naomi admitting she pushed Jade on SmackDown while wearing the glittery neck brace, and Bianca crying in her first lady Deaconessa.
That was
great.
Play it.
Can I put? I don't know if I could play. Well, I didn't know what you're talking about. Thought you were saying
that
actual
was
shit.
salty. That was like
really salty. That was it.
Yeah, that was just like saying fact.
It's a good segment too.
The Deaconess outfit with the long tail sent me over the top. The Deaconess outfit and the glittery neck brace.
It was the neck brace.
It sent me.
Yeah.
Wasn't she at the award show with the neck brace?
Yes, or she was on the red carpet at the what you call too. The movie was just coming out.
Charlotte Flair eating Tiffy up in the film Side by Side WrestleMania hype promo on SmackDown.
Now you can play the salt. I was just kidding.
The women's Iron Survivor match at NXT Deadline. I thought it was spectacular.
Who was in that?
Oh yeah.
That was Lola Vice,
Kendall Gray,
Kylie Soul, Kalani, Kendall Gray. Like it was just really good. Really good.
It was a good connection of women, yeah.
It's a good color.
They went off.
John Cena's heel turn at Elimination Chamber. Say what you want about the actual run,
just
but the
moment,
heel turn was cinematic.
Facts.
Obafemi versus Cody at Saturday night's main event.
Woo, that was a good one.
Bianca crying in the chamber in the all-white gear when Jade came back to confront Naomi at Elimination Chamber.
I love that whole opening to that chamber match was great.
Naomi's promos during the entire heel run, specifically Stephanie Velcro, and I don't even understand what you said, but
outstanding.
Asuka's heel turn and corresponding makeups. The makeup has been make-upping. The heel turn has been turning. Kudos to Asuka. Chelsea Green's entire first U.S. champ run with the Secret Service.
Oh, yeah.
Spectacular. And last but not least, the rise of Ethan Page in NXT.
That's good. He's been great. That's another one, too. Like Javon Evans. He's been doing the work in AAA. He just had a match against Mr. Iguana recently. They've been good stuff there. Shit, I only had y'all covered a lot of the stuff that I was thinking about.
I didn't think it was. We were.
Well, keep going. You got go.
Well,
Yeah,
see,
go ahead,
I
get
picked
busy.
moments
My
because
list.
a lot of y'all pick matches. So I said I'm going to pick moments because for me, it was some great matches this year, but to me, the stuff that resonated with me because it's so many good matches, especially after watching that AAA pay-per-view last weekend,
Yes.
where it was really great matches, right? But from a storyline perspective, it was a little thin this year, and a lot of the stuff, if you notice, a lot of the storyline stuff that I stated was very top heavy in the year. Once you pass WrestleMania, it was really nothing going on.
It was scattered, yeah.
There's one thing. Brother DDM did not mention that I was surprised he didn't mention.
What's that?
And that was that Evolution was the best WWE pay-per-view of the year.
Oh, it was, but it definitely was. But I think Mimi had that on her list, so she added it on there. But
no, I took it. No, I took it from you.
Yeah,
but all of us had this shit.
Evolution 2 was like now that the year is pretty much over. Anybody who's saying that Evolution 2 was not the pay-per-view of the year is severely lunching, and I'm talking about purely WWE. I'm not. We're not going to grade, every promotion, but in WWE,
that's period.
Nobody beat the ladies.
I'm going with period.
Nah,
it was
what? Period. I'm saying period. I thought that was the best one. Period.
Out of all promotions?
Yeah, I did.
It was.
This is a lot coming from you.
No. Oh, how?
No. That sounds about right. He's on brand.
I like. Yeah, I thought Evolution was.
I just knew he was going to say some AEW pay-per-view.
No, he just like the front. He just like this. He just like
that Texan joint might have been the best show of the year.
So, before Cal, I'm gonna just run off.
I was gonna say add on.
I had the Oberverse versus Javon at Heat Wave. That was a highlight. I had EO, Rhea, and Bianca Belair at WrestleMania.
That's outstanding match,
which was absolutely fire. I don't know if anybody saw it. Michael Oku versus Leon Slater.
I did not,
which is fucking stupid. You knew they were going to go stupid. They've been working with each other for the last. Right. Charity King winning the IC Women's World Title. That was one of the highlights for me. That was like the highlight for me. You got Leon Slater versus Javon Evans at Bound for Glory. That was stupid.
That they went ham. And the only thing that was bad was the ending.
The ending killed it, but they went absolutely insane.
Yes,
and the biggest moment of the year to me was the Naomi Cash in that Evolution. That was the biggest moment of the year.
That was huge. I didn't even think. I wasn't thinking about it when it happened too. But once you went her music hit, I was like, oh yeah, she got it.
When
it was such a surprise. Like it really they booked that pay-per-view to perfection from top to bottom.
Absolutely ham. So that was my fat take.
And do remember the conversation months because that talking about the cursed title and whatnot. Liv got injured and they were like, oh, we got to rewrite the whole show. Like it was like because I think they were going to be doing her and Nikki were supposed to have something. There were a couple of matches that were intertwined and they had to redo the whole thing. And I think they in the clutch. I shouldn't say in the clutch. I don't know how long it was, but I saw Meltzer talking about the AAA show from Saturday being one of the being the best PLE of the year, which I really liked the show. The Vikingo match was dope too. The match at the end of the main event was ill too. That Evolution, I think they really exceeded what I thought they were going to be doing with that show. Honestly,
exceeded. And what's so crazy? That pay-per-view they did not promote it well.
It wasn't. Yeah.
They did a terrible job and a terrible disservice to the ladies, and they gave the best show of the year.
You knew it was going to be 5. Going off of what Mimi was saying earlier. The hole that Naomi left leaving says a lot. The hole that she left in the roster and in the shows, it's like it's unheard of. I haven't seen that in a very long time with a superstar leaving and y'all not knowing what to do.
Nothing.
So that says a lot, yo.
I think
was-
her and Bianca left major holes
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
division.
yeah.
They both of those ladies, and I think what it is, those two ladies, if we're talking year in review, the outfits matching. Like you wasn't seeing bitches doing the matching outfits
Hold
that
on.
wasn't like our soul tag team.
Man,
You
I
know what
can't
I'm
let you
saying?
call them bitches, man. God damn.
Now bitches want to do matching
No,
outfits.
they can't.
118, pal. 118.
No, you can get away with it.
You
You can get
said
away with
edit?
You can get away with
No.
the B word on YouTube.
No, I'm just saying you shouldn't call the only black women on the goddamn.
Oh no, I wasn't calling them bitches, but I'm saying, like I said, they was matching, but you wasn't seeing bitches doing
The
the
other
matching
ones.
outfits until Naomi and Bianca did it.
Fuck
He
out of
said
here.
he said the
You
rest
just
of them.
wasn't. You wasn't.
The
The
only
girls
people
were
was
not
matching
doing.
was Bianca
weren't
and Montez, huh?
You know, they wasn't doing that, and that's
Y'all said it was tacky.
no
Y'all
shade.
said it was tacky.
No
No,
shade.
it is.
I thought y'all said it was tacky. I like
It
it.
is.
But in
It is when it's real life. When
Yeah,
y'all
in
walk
real
around
life,
y'all walking to Applebee's and going to the motor vehicle, nigga, you know,
If it ain't no ring, no
Fire.
entrance music, and and
them
fans
niggas
cheering
walking
for
around,
Why
they
are you
just walking
doing
around
that?
Tennessee with double-breasted t-shirts
Fire.
on. Who
It's
fuck
fire.
it?
in real life, it doesn't work. But
It's
in
fine.
wrestling, in the matches,
in wrestling.
tag team, it look good.
Hold
Like
on.
Cause you
Wait,
walk
wait,
around
wait.
with your old lady with matching materials on.
not in
I
real
love
life,
her.
but in wrestling,
I mean,
it
they-
works.
What I'm
In
saying
the
is,
ring, you know, and
I've
that's what
been
I'm saying. Like you wasn't seeing mixed match teams
I've been
really
in tune
doing that,
with that
and
shit.
now you're starting to see mixed match
Hold on.
teams do that.
Wait. When Puffy and Mace
Hey,
had
yo.
on the same shit, everybody, nobody saying that was tacky.
Well, that's because they're entertainers. That's not real life. That's them in the video.
Bustin', you ever seen Bustin' Split Star like recently?
They had the
Like
same
it's
stuff
the,
on.
it's the same. Like the lady made it out of the same sheet of Gucci
Yeah.
print stuff.
Yeah.
Shout
So
out to
it
The lady.
works. But I
Shout
think
The lady.
you know, they
Dap
left
Dapper
a
Donya.
major hole. They left a major hole when it comes to stuff like that.
They did.
And like
They did.
even
Facts.
when you look at you know, when her and Naomi, when they did the Bring It On outfits, they did the Beyonce Coachella outfits. Like they did stuff that was very specific to Black culture, specifically Black female culture.
Mhm.
And
I think
you
you
saw
know-
that it was so lovely to see.
so.
Mhm.
But just to not get away from that point, I think the difference becomes when they're together. Like when it was all three of them, it was the big three. I don't know, you know, with that. Well, I mean, I guess we do know what that writers' room looks like, and I mean, beyond light skin, I don't know if there's anybody that is back there that could book, you know, stuff that will really touch the diaspora. But the cool thing is when they were together, that power of just who they were together and how much say they got as a unit. And I
Mhm.
think we missed that the rest of the year. Like
Yeah.
with two of the three gone, I feel like we missed that them three having, you know, that say to be able
That bond,
to express just
And I
to
think two out of
pull.
the three
To
had
do it,
stronger
yeah.
voices and stronger will to push certain things, and two out of the three proved that they can survive alone.
There you go. Look at that.
I'm now.
Play it, Cal.
I kind of don't know.
Play it, Cal.
To be honest, we didn't see the only one that really got a chance to rock by themselves was one. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what because they were all still in each other. Like those stories were still in each other's orbit.
It grew out of that one conflict.
Naomi,
Yeah,
But they still
nobody-
were roaming by
Yeah.
themselves. There were still they were
Yeah.
still separate planets,
yeah,
roaming in the same orbit, but they were still Mars, Venus, Pluto.
Jupiter, yeah.
Just
Naomi proved her salt in that solo heel run.
that's right.
Even when they took her and put her on Raw, she
Mhm.
proved it. Bianca, of course, proved it. One is still waiting.
Whatever y'all can do. Let's.
Oh, hold
Are
on.
you
Cal.
kidding me?
Hold on.
The
Yes.
WrestleMania, she
No,
won.
she had the best match of the year.
She
Hold on.
She had
like
the best match of the
Bianca
year.
has proven
No.
that she's a solo
Mm-mm,
star.
mm-mm.
Let's not play
No,
that.
no, no,
Move
no,
on.
no, no. She has
Let's
nothing
move
to
on.
prove.
It's
She has
beyond
nothing to prove. Yeah, Bianca. No. That's not what I'm saying here.
I know
Bianca's Bianca. What I'm saying is in 2025, Bianca was Bianca was never Diana Ross this year, right? She was always, I mean, and we already know she is like she.
You talking about in that group? There was no.
No. I'm talking specifically about 2025.
So
Just
I'm talking specifically about in general. In general, 2 out of 3 have proven that they can they can exist.
No. Our conversation is only 2025. That is
2025.
Look.
You said it yourself, but you said it yourself. She doesn't really have to prove anything because she is yo. So in 2025, she's yo. She's not here. We feel it. What are you saying?
No shade.
What are you saying? Legitimately and respectfully, what are you saying?
That is, listen. I don't need any of the.
Are we about to argue?
My point.
No, absolutely. No. This is wrestling.
That's what our arguments stem from. Wrestling.
That's a fact.
No.
We don't argue about real life.
We talk about it. We talk about it and we move on. So I just don't understand what you're saying. I literally don't.
He's saying
she hasn't Diana Ross. She is Diana Ross.
He's saying
she didn't have an opportunity to play Diana Ross in 2025.
Yeah.
But she is. That's the thing. She can, in my opinion, Bianca can just be.
I think that's all of us think that.
But that doesn't dispute what I said.
I just want to, acquiesce to the point that you're attempting to make and just let you have it.
Yeah.
No. Please do not. First of all, come on, cut it out.
No, I'm going to acquiesce to the point. I don't agree with your point. I don't want to hear that.
I'm not going to, because you're on board. You're on board is right now. I'm just going to let you say what you said, even though it's right.
No.
And that's fine. Just do it. Okay, cool. I'm being nice. You got it. My bad, you got it. Okay, my bad, you got it. My bad, y'all got it. My bad, y'all got it.
Because are you saying, correct me if I'm wrong, when it boils, if we're looking at specific things that have been done or stat wise, that she hasn't had a chance to be Diana Ross that way? Like, we know that she's Diana Ross,
right?
When it comes down to when we're looking at on paper, these things are missing. Is that what you mean?
No, because I don't want to make it like I'm slighting her.
No, but you can't. You can't slight her.
Correct. She just isn't the booking this year. She wasn't never put in that role. They didn't make the movie this year for her. Like, you know what I'm saying? They were making movies down. Now the Diana Ross this year was obviously Naomi.
Right. Out of that big 3, 2 of them won world championships this year. But it's partly because Bianca, she was on that road, but I think she broke her fucking fingers. I mean, she's still out. It's been 8-month surgery or whatever, or 8-month injury, what have you. She literally wasn't able to put up the numbers to reach that level yet.
Regardless if she puts up numbers or not, she's Bianca Belair. Of
course. No,
I don't think. I
agree.
Outside of everything else, I think yes, she lost half of a year, but she's still Bianca Belair, and we're feeling it now. Which
facts
like the statement that she is that girl, and I'm not saying that you're not saying that she's not that girl, but regardless of whether she's a co-star or not, she's that girl. In that division.
I think she really didn't play I'm gonna say Diana Ross, but she was the reason why her being Diana Ross is the reason why this, and I know you're not saying that, but that's the reason why this really got the legs that it got.
She was Draymond Green this year.
Yo, you are tripping.
No, but
I would say I still wouldn't put her at 3 because out of the 3, you got Steph, Clay, Draymond. I would still put her as Clay.
For me, she made everything. So here's the thing. This is the part is Bianca made everything work by being the
Bianca.
She been running everything, right? So it's like, all right, Steph, you gonna go get shine here. Clay, you gonna get shine here. And I don't need to get the spotlight, but I'm making the car move. And so this year specifically, she was the Draymond. Because if you pull that piece out, and no offense even to Naomi, I don't even think the Naomi stuff happens.
No, well, that's the thing, right? She's people like Io and Rhea. Bianca being the one to go in there and make that a triple threat, and then that match being like not saying they wouldn't have had that match at WrestleMania. They wouldn't have had that match without Bianca Belair.
Oh no, of course not.
The whole reason that Naomi and Jade even had a conflict was essentially because of Bianca. You know what I mean? Like she was the one in the middle of that. I definitely feel what you're saying, and that's why I think it's frustrating. You know, like we've all been saying, Mimi. You know, I'm echoing Mimi just recently. You know, there's that hole. We really feel it. It really speaks not the impact of Naomi and what she was able to do this year. I think the consistent impact that Bianca has for the future is really missing right now because she's just that damn impactful of a person. Part of the reason why that match at WrestleMania is on my fat tape. That was actually my favorite match of that weekend for WrestleMania matches.
Oh, you had that too. You had, I didn't see that you had that. Yeah,
it was beautiful opener. Great to see it live. Beautiful. One of the matches, watching it back, like they shot parts of that match so well. Like WWE's really good with shooting the action. And the action you can't see, it just pops in as a surprise. They utilize a lot of that stuff very well in that match. I like the way the three of them were able to run that. And it was actually dope to see Naomi kind of have that, pop in and have a triple threat with of similar capabilities later on while she was making that move to champion. Elsewhere on my tape, primarily because of the story, that Darius Carter, Billy Dixon, Ashe men's championship match from close to midnight. I mean, I don't know if people know. I was on the Twitter that night. I was the one taking the photos and posting. I swore for God that Billy Dixon had won that title. I thought he was about to leave, and that was about to be it.
Oh God.
Yo-Yo said, nah. It
Shout
again,
out to Miss Yo-Yo.
The storytelling that we've talked about being lacking in a lot of the major promotions, and I don't know about all of indie. I know Ashe. Shout out to Darius Lockhart, everybody down there. They are doing phenomenal work throughout the year. There's a reason why we had to do a whole a low-key documentary on the Ashe Women's Championship match. I mean, there was so much going into, the stakes were so high for a lot of this that they you have to applaud them there. I also had we've talked a lot about Javon Evans tonight. Javon Evans and Sami Zayn, that United States Championship Challenge match from SmackDown. The shout out. Is my internet wilding out?
I hear you good.
Am I good? Okay. That match was phenomenal. I don't know if that's the match that got people really noticing what Javon could do on the main roster level, but one of those ones. And Math mentioned it earlier. I think I just got to echo it again. The Trick Williams 2025. I thought in 2025 Trick Williams was going to be on the main roster. I thought he was just going to be on Raw or on SmackDown, kind of just making the moves, making his moves up there. I didn't see the TNA run coming. I didn't see the heel run being what it was, and I don't know what he's doing right now. I saw he was backstage or he was at the tapings last week for Raw and SmackDown. People was wondering if he was going to show up on TV. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on, but I think he's ready. After this year, I think he finally figured it out, and I think they got the trust in him. So yeah, that run during the summer, but that Trick and A run, salute to that brother.